Today I want to show you how to make a man notice you. Today I want to share different techniques with you and different tips and tricks and all kinds of sneaky ways how you can make any man you want notice you, and as a result he will then approach you and you can start a conversation with him and later have an amazing first date. Does that sound good? Perfect. Then it's time to wear something red. Yes, red. If you walk into a bar with a red dress, I promise you, I guarantee you that men will notice you and stare at you with their mouth wide open. I guarantee you that. Because red is the color of love. It's a signal color. It's something that we can't really control. It's in our biology. And that's true for men and for women. I've read several scientific studies that prove that both men and women respond to red. But let's face it, if a man wears a completely red suit, he looks ridiculous. But if you as a woman wear a beautiful red dress, you look amazing. And I promise you that men will notice you. And if you walk with confidence and with your head held high. One of the biggest misconceptions that women have, and I've heard this from so many Skype coaching clients, is that they believe that men are attracted to women who are not confident. They are afraid that their confidence intimidates men. I coached a lot of very successful women who are highly successful in their career and who are afraid that the confidence that they show at work, that if they show this confidence when they are on a date with a guy, or even before the date, let's say when they want to get a guy to notice them for the very first time, that this guy will then be intimidated. But nothing could be further from the truth. If your confidence comes from a place of courage, from a place of positivity, and not from a place of arrogance, which I believe that that's the case for you because you are an amazing woman, because you are a part of the Get Him Keep Him family, then men will admire you for that. Men will adore you for that. Because even though I might not be the highest quality man in the world, but I've achieved something in my life, at least a little bit, I can say that when a woman walks in a room with confidence, and when I have the feeling that a woman is really confident, it's something that I notice and that I'm attracted to. And in my personal experience as a man, and also from the experience from a lot of women I coached, high quality men who are successful, men who are confident, value a woman who's also confident. And men who are not confident, the kind of guys that you don't want to date, yes, they are intimidated by your confidence, but you don't want to date them anyway, so where's the problem? Walk with confidence. And then smile at him. This is one of the simplest things you can do, and it just takes a couple of seconds. Just a quick smile. It's simple advice, but it's so effective. And if you combine this simple smile with the techniques that you will discover if you watch the video that I prepared for you in the link in the description, if you combine these techniques with a smile, then you will be the woman that men notice. You will be the woman that men adore. You will be the woman that men can't stop thinking of. And if you want to become this woman, the link is in the description. And then I want you to play with your hair when you look at him. This again is something that's just inside our DNA. We can't help it. It's evolutionary. When I as a man look at a woman and she's playing with her hair, I notice her. That's just how it is. And I recently had a very interesting conversation with a female friend of mine. When I told her that men notice women when they play with their hair, she told me that she notices guys when they play with their tie. When a guy, for example, wears a suit and tie and he's adjusting his tie, that's something that she notices. I don't know if it's also true for you, but I can guarantee you that I notice it when a woman plays with her hair. And I don't mean this in this exaggerated way that you see in Hollywood movies where it looks kind of weird when she has her fingers in her hair and twirls them and goes like wee 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 wee. That's not what I mean. Just a little bit. It doesn't have to be over the top. And then I want you to wear an outfit that makes you feel absolutely amazing and beautiful. You walk in a different way, you behave in a different way, and you talk in a different way. You even think about yourself and about this whole situation in a different way. If you feel confident and if you feel beautiful in the clothes you wear. Just like a man feels more confident in a suit than, for example, in sweatpants and a white t-shirt, I'm sure that you also walk more confident and feel more confident in your best clothes and in your most beautiful dress. And remember what I said earlier about your confidence. this already makes you more attractive. This already makes him notice you more. And if you combine this with an amazing outfit, he will notice you and he will approach you. And science says that you should apply red lipstick. Again, because red is a signal color. Red signalizes love. It signalizes I'm ready to mate. But I prefer women who have this natural look without much makeup. And I have to be honest, I'm not a big fan of lipstick, but maybe that's just me. I guess that other guys really react positively to women who wear bright red lipstick. For me, I think it's way more attractive when a woman has her natural lips. But that's why I said science says that you should wear red lipstick. I found different scientific studies that prove that men react positively to women who wear red lipstick. I'm just an exception here. I prefer women who have this natural look. I would just say try it out. One day with lipstick, one day without lipstick, and see what happens. And be approachable by having an open body language. Always remember that closed body language closes you off or cuts you off from opportunity. Because when you have a closed body language, men assume, even if it might not be true, but they assume that you're not in a good mood and that you're not ready to talk. For example, when I see a woman who, even when she smiles at me, has her arms crossed in front of her body, I would still assume that she doesn't want to talk to me. And some people, they just have this body language all the time because of stress in your life. Maybe you have a stressful job, a stressful career, and then it's natural that you often have this defensive body language. It's a stress response in human beings. So analyze yourself a little bit, and whenever you have this defensive and this closed body language, try to have a bit more open body language, and I guarantee you that men will notice you more and that more men will approach you, talk to you, and try to get to know you. Another thing you can do is to touch him in a way that he almost doesn't notice. For example, when you are in a bar or when you're in a club and you see this guy that you're really attracted to, you want to meet him, you want to get to know him. One of the best ways to start the conversation without actually making the first move is to come closer to him and to just bump into him a little bit. It doesn't have to be like in a Hollywood movie where you bump into him and the books and the glass and everything's on the floor and then you pick it up and your eyes meet and you go, whoa, that's amazing. That only works in Hollywood movies. What I mean is that you just bump into him a little bit so that he notices you, and then pretend as if it was just an accident. You don't even have to do anything. Just continue to talk to your friend or continue to sit at a bar or to text someone on your phone, whatever you've been doing. Just continue to do that and see how he reacts. I promise you that if a man is confident, he will talk to you. But if he's not confident, if he's a coward, then he won't talk to you because he's too afraid. But you want to date confident men. You want to date high quality men. And this kind of guy will talk to you if you do that. And I want you to have fun with your friends. When you're, for example, in a social environment, let's just stick to this example with the club or with the bar. When you're talking to your friends, have fun. If he sees you as the life of the party, as the woman who has fun in this environment, and if he sees this energy, then he will be more attracted to you and he will notice you. It sounds so simple, but if you can express this energy when you're talking to your friends, men will be so much more interested in you and so much more willing to start a conversation with you, because when they have the feeling that you're in a good mood, they assume that, hey, if I talk to this woman, she won't react in a negative way. So if she's already in a good mood, now I can talk to her. Yay, I will try it. And then you have the chance to meet the man of your dreams. And one thing you can do is to walk as close to him as you can. And this might sound like a weird tip. It might also sound a little bit like stalking when you, for example, see a man in the middle of the street, you're attracted to him, and you then walk really close to him. But it works. Believe me, it works. It worked for one of my Skype coaching clients. I gave her the advice that whenever she's in a city and she's just walking along, she's doing her shopping, and she sees a guy that she's really interested in, all she has to do is to walk close to him. Walk really, really close to him. And at first she reacted in the same way that you might react right now. Maybe you're also thinking, Sebastian, you are completely insane. That makes no sense. What the beep are you talking about? But she did it. She did it, and she met her boyfriend this way. Because there was this guy who she was really attracted to. And then she walked close to him and she just smiled while she was walking next to him. And boom, he talked to her, they went on their first date, and now they are in a happy relationship. Sometimes the weirdest things and the simplest things can be the most effective. And let's continue with another weird tip. Smell irresistible. There's a reason why women react positively to men's cologne and why men react positively to women's perfume. And when I say positively, I mean, yes, I want to meet this person. Oh, that's my future partner. The sneaky scientists that produce this stuff, they know exactly what our noses are receptive to. And yes, it's true that when a woman with an incredible perfume walks past me, I notice it immediately. It's something that we just can't fight it. And why should we fight it? I mean, it smells so good. For you, it's the same. If you see a man, or let's say you smell a man who has an amazing cologne, you can't stop but notice him. And the same is true for us men. When you have a perfume that smells so irresistible to men, then they will notice you. And the best thing you can do is to, for example, go in a shop that sells perfume and to allow the shop assistant to help you to find the perfect perfume for you. And go to places with more men than women. Where do you think a man will notice you more? In a yoga class with 90% women, or in a martial arts class with 90% men? Okay, I don't want you to break any bones just to meet the man of your dreams. That was a terrible example, I admit it. Let me think of a better example. The gym. Yeah, that's a good example. The gym, for example. One of my Skype coaching clients had this experience. She told me that she wants to meet the man of her dreams. She's been single for a couple of years, and she said, it's enough. I'm fed up with my single life. I want to meet the right guy. And then she told me that she goes to an all-female gym. And I asked her, it's interesting. You complain that you can't meet the right man, but you go to an all-female gym, which gives you no opportunity at all to meet a man. So why not go to a gym with 90% men? And then she did, and she went on dates. It can be that simple. It's a little bit like marketing. Go where your target audience is. And your target audience is men. You want to meet high quality men. So go where they are and where more of them are than women, because then they will notice you and you have the choice. And the last tip I have for you that combines all these tips that I shared with you is to be the brightest light in the room. Your energy is so important. If you have a positive energy, if you vibrate love, if you vibrate excitement, if you vibrate playfulness, men will notice you. And if you want to have this energy, if you want to vibrate this amazing energy that makes men attracted to you, then I promise you that if you watch the video in the description, you will become the woman men adore. And once you have this energy, men will be all over you and notice you, approach you, and you will be able to choose from so many amazing high quality men. And if you want me to help you on this journey, if you want my advice, my guidance, and if there's some specific problem that you're struggling with right now, that you just can't find the solution to, then I can highly recommend that you inquire for your first Skype coaching session with me. You can also find the link to my Skype coaching page in the description. And if you enjoyed watching this video, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below. Share your opinion, share your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. And I would love it even more if you would hit the subscribe button and smash that notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video.